Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. I mean, but the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's MP in at the point guard position. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Hield. Passes to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Up and in on the way.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Zubac. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the paint, here's Tice. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Indiana. And it's Leonard missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mathurin, good.
And Mathurin, a big guard who doesn't back away from any challenges.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Hield. Now Smith. Here's Mathurin. His last outing with 20 points. It's rebounded by Leonard. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
Halliburton with the steal. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 7. MP passes to Morris. To stop the run. Second shot opportunity. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pacers?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Zubac, no good on the free throw.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Zubac the pass to MP. Hield against Leonard. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Healed outside. The pass to Mathurin. Smith against Morris. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Leonard draws the double. MP outside. It's blocked. Out in his own on the break. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Here's George. Morris trying to free himself up. George with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere and distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. For Indiana, they have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Hield. His last outing with 20 points. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Hield with it. He has 6. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. Drills it from outside.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Plumlee, who's checked in for Morris. Clippers trail by 14. Pass to Powell. Now here's Leonard. Over Hield. And the Clippers miss again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Now here's Plumlee. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Hield. Poke loose. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Halliburton after the Clippers pick up 2. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Mathurin. 9 points in the game so far. And that one is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Mathurin after the made shot from Norman Powell. Indiana moving it around. Outside for Halliburton. And they get it back. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Leonard.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
And the Clippers call time here. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 17-point lead, their biggest. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's MP in at the point guard. MP dishes to Morris. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Clippers have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we've come to expect, especially after last season.
Pass to Mathurin. Smith left side. Halliburton outside. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Tice kicks to Halliburton. On the pass to Mathurin. Safety move, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers trail by 19. Outside Leonard. Pass to Morris. And here is MP. Takes it inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
When they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Morris inside, working on Smith. Morris, no good. Indiana leading by 20. Down low. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. On the wing, MP. Leonard the pass to MP. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Los Angeles, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Number 43.
And both free throws good for MP. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 18. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics gave his team an edge. He grabbed 24 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
He hits the second from the line.
Just a terrific prospect. Mathurin gives this offense so many options, and he has the physical tools to be a great defender.
And that one is good from Zubac.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Poked away and stolen by MP. Outside Leonard. Passes it to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac kicks to MP. Leonard against Hield. Clock at 6. It's George on the wing. Zubac trying to break loose. George, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Tice. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Clippers trail by 17. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
MP against Halliburton. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Hield finds Halliburton. Now here is Smith.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pacers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That free throw, no good.
Boy, you got to be able to capitalize at the foul line. They're struggling with that this quarter.
And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, it's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now He picks up that third foul.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Pacers leading by 20. They kick out to Heel. Lets it go with a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Heel's got 9.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Shooting for LA.
Free throw good, MP.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Leonard, the pass to MP. Dishes it to Morris. Outside, George. There's the three. Second chance effort. No good from Zubac. Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The Pacers making a switch here. Wara checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana leading by 22. Now the pass to McConnell. Here's Norrell. He's covered by Leonard. From the arc. Catherine, good. Catherine's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
McConnell's scanning the floor. Here's Norrell. Covered by MP. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Heel's got 12.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Powell kicks to Zubac. Here's MP. And he makes good on the layup.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Here's Hield. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Up top, McConnell. Covered by MP. Yep, that one goes. McConnell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems.
44. Face your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Fans Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Clippers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Daniel Tice out there with Smith. And it's Nembhard in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And Indiana shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. They double him with George. Pass to Tice. Count that one. Tice has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And it's Halliburton missing. And here are the Clippers. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Hield against Leonard. Smith left side. Three-pointer Hield. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And this is how confident Hield is. He knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Right wing. Zubac the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Hield outside. Passes it to Mathurin. Zubac against Tice. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And it's now 22 points for MP. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The pass to Tice. Shoots over Zubac. Tice, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Back to Halliburton. Six to shoot. Pass to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to Morris. He dishes it to MP. And George kicks to Leonard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by MP. To the inside. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pacers leading by 22 and stolen by MP. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Tice. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
MP finds George. From deep. They grab their own miss. Zubac, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento on the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 15 points.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
MP passes to Leonard. Back to MP. He kicks it to Morris. 5 to shoot. That one wide left. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Chris Duarte's checked in for Buddy Hield. The Clippers also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for Leonard. Pass to Duarte. The dish to Smith. Indiana again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside for George. He takes a 3. That shot off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Right at the free throw line. The shot no good by Duarte. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
And that one misses.
And for the Clippers, number 43. 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. MP dishes to Morris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
And there's the pass to Duarte. Pass to Mathurin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And battling against
The Clippers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with MP. And it's Powell in at the small forward. Passes it to Hield. Shoots the three. Hits that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolling. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Count that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
MP finds Zubac. Back to MP. Lets it go from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Halliburton. The teardrop falls in. Halliburton's got 23.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer Hield. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game, and he gets the bucket. Covington's got his first basket.
And it's always terrific when Covington gets going down in the paint. I mean, this guy can score the ball from anywhere on the floor.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here, too. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mathurin, defended by Gordon. Brissett knocks down the three ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Mathurin, defended by Gordon. Mathurin, good.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. MP passes to Batum, kicks to Covington. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. The three from George. And they recover it. Back to MP. Brissett grabs the miss. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Hill, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Moore. Defended by Covington, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Here's Hill. He gets it in there.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Hill.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. The pass to Mathurin. It's back to Hill.
Nice job that time from Hill drawing the foul. This quick release is really hard to catch up with on defense.
At the line for Indiana.
Free throw drops for Hill.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Batum, good, and the assist goes to MP. Batum's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, that wingspan, those arms are very long for Batum. Uses them well to score through contact.
Pass to Mathurin. Fires for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Brissett. They shoot again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mans checked in for Los Angeles. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands.
And it's good for 2.
They are just killing on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
4th team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
And the first one drops.
Number 43. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Nesmith. The Clippers grab the miss. Gordon inside. Here's Batum. Banked in off the glass. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Passes it to Nesmith. Here's Duarte. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now, here's Neesmith. Pass to Duarte. Hill with it. Now Covington defending. Here's Brissett. The kick out to Hill. Jacks up a three. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Here's Duarte. There's the pass to Nora. Inside. And another steal for him. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
amikor én cselezni, akkor miért dobod rá?
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Aston Nora. Here's Duarte, covered by MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
First free throw is good. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
Okay, how about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Covington kicks to MP. Batum trying to break loose. MP, no good. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. 11 feet away. Here's Nora. And another shot. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Duarte. Dishes to Hill. Neesmith, the pass to Brissett. Here's Duarte. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Pacers, Chris Duarte.
And he sinks the second. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Mann, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Goes to
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Duarte. Pass to Nora. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. MP dishes to Batum.
Oh,
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Pacers, Chris Duarte.
And the second free throw, good. And here is MP. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hill looking it over. To the middle. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
That's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And the pass to Duarte. Now, here's Neesmith. Here's Nora. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now
for the Pacers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Ajánlom, ő bele tudja verni az emberbe, ha akarja, ha nem. Akinek pedig előhozni péntek estén a PGS attól elnézést, legalább
Watch me move under pressure like it takes no effort. This feeling forever if you want it. Slide, sip, slide. Tell me what's your vibe. Go to the right, oh, shawty, she can't wait, she want me for keeping. I might stay for the weekend. Then I'm out, can't stay long, please don't play me now. Can't get a text, that's a problem, you could do it out.
nem pedig nagyon szépen
What it took me to get here was payment of different to you, but we share the same anxiety. Even though I've been feeling guilty every time you come near me, but I can't spend time living someone's life. That ain't my own, I'ma lose my mind. Now I need flex in my waist, money stacks, don't be mad if I ever choose to call you back.
jelentősen a 2020-as autókhoz képest még nevetségesen kicsit, de az idei autókhoz képest már bőven megnövelték itt a hűtési felületet, viszont a fontos változás az a beam wing vagy derékszárny esetén merült fel, és a felső elemet változtatta meg egy az egyben a Ferrari. Ugye a beam wing az 2013 után tért vissza tavaly, fő feladata az alsóval felterő levegő csatolása és a diffúzor segítése, valamint még egymás között is ugye a két picit ground effectben is működik, valamint szárnyként is használtuk, tehát így van egymáshoz képest, mondjuk így van a kettő pimping, és akkor a Ferrari-nak ugye még volt a nagyon erősen a kád által ide behúzott levegője, amit a pimping egyszerű szárnyként ugye felfele elnyomott, és még pluszban leszorító rendszerben, valamint ugye itt lehetett szinte itt megterült leszorító erőt, amíg a hátsó szárnyat nem tett tönkre. És a Ferrari Hát itt a felső pinging elem már majdhogy nem lefele jön.
Megnéztek olyan, hogy egy pillanatig nem akarja, igen, pillanatig nem akarja fölfelé csatolni az áramlást, hanem inkább, mint hogyha el akarná bevenni a hátsó szárnyból. Már azt a mennyiséget, ami rámegy.
Nagyjából ezen a felületen, így mondjuk lehet, hogy a fénytörés is számít, szinte semleges szárnyalakotat ki, tehát vízszintes, és itt a külső idén meg azt látod, hogy egy picit lefele meg van törve. És ugye nagyon jó a kép olyan szempontból, hogy látjuk itt előtte a bekötött felső lengőkart. De azt is látjuk, hogy ez is egy picit már lefele szögben áll, és ez is nyomnál le az alsó derékszárnyra a levegőt. Úgyhogy a Ferrari ténylegesen elindult ezen a területen egy másik